PostgreSQL PL/Perl environment variable changes execute arbitrary code. Vulns discovered a vulnerability as per CVE 2024-10979. Incorrect control of environment variables in PostgreSQL PL/Perl allows an unprivileged database user to change sensitive process environment variables like path. That often suffices to enable arbitrary code execution, even if the attacker lacks a database server operating system user. The flaw has been addressed in PostgreSQL versions 17.1, 16.5, 15.9, 14.14, 13.17, and 12.21. JFrog published a detailed article on vulnerabilities exposed for machine learning-related servers. Due to CVEs of Weave, ZenML, DeepLake, Bonanza, and Mage AI. First is Weave ML Toolkit. Weave is a toolkit for evaluating and tracking large language model LLM applications, built by weights and biases WAN-DB. CVE 2024-7340 states directory traversal vulnerability in the Weave ML toolkit. It allows a low-privileged authenticated user to escalate their privileges to an admin role by reading a file named API-keys.ibd, fixed in version 0.50.8. Second is for ZenML, an ML ops framework. ZenML allows creating end-to-end production-ready ML pipelines. ZenML server helps with creating ML pipelines, tracking pipelines, models, and artifacts. It's open source, but also powers ZenML Cloud. CVE 2024-25723 found in ZenML Cloud allows a viewer access user to manage ZenML to escalate privileges as a full admin. It's now fixed in ZenML Cloud. Third is flaw in DeepLake AI database. DeepLake database is optimized for AI, used for storing data and vectors. CVE 2024-6507 shows command injection vulnerability in the DeepLake AI database. When uploading a remote cattle dataset due to a lack of proper input sanitization, fixed in version 3.9.11. Fourth is prompt inject in Vanna.ai library. Vanna AI is a Python library for SQL queries generation from natural language inputs using LLMs. CVE 2024-5565 found issue is an RCE vulnerability via prompt injection. Fifth is remotely hijacking Mage AI's ML pipelines. Mage is an open-source data pipeline tool for transforming and integrating data. CVE 2024-45187 shows a privilege assignment vulnerability that allows deleted users to remotely execute arbitrary code. It appeared that they have been assigned high privileges for a default period of 30 days despite deletion. Mage AI also had multiple path traversal vulnerabilities. Roblox developers targeted with malicious NPM packages, with data-stealing malware such as Scald, Infostealer, and Bankgrabber. SOC's threat research team identified 5 NPM packages. No DLLS, ROAD, DLL, AutoAdd, Relevance API. Roblox, one of the most popular online game platform, has about 79 million daily users, about 2.5 million contributors as part of its developer community. By aiming at developers, the delivery scale to users by itself expands. Google warns of actively exploited CVE 2024-43093 vulnerability in Android system. CVE describes privilege escalation flaw in the Android framework component, leading to unauthorized access to Android-data, Android-ob, and Android-sandbox sections, mitigated with Google Play System Update. Critical flaws in Ollama AI framework could enable DOS, model theft, and poisoning. Researchers have disclosed 6 flaws in Ollama AI framework, vulnerable to perform various actions. Attacks including denial of service, model poisoning, and model theft could be caused with a single HTTP request as stated by Oligo security researcher Avi Lumelski. Quick introduction to 6 vulnerabilities. CVE 2024-39719, an attacker can exploit create API endpoint to check for file existence on the server. CVE 2024-39720, where create API endpoint could trigger out-of-bound read causing denial of service. CVE 2024-39721 causes resource exhaustion by passing sev/random to create API endpoint. CVE 2024-39722 shows a path traversal vulnerability in the push API endpoint exposing directory structure. The 4 vulnerabilities just mentioned are patched in latest version. There is also a vulnerability causing model poisoning with pull API endpoint, and a push API endpoint flaw causing model theft.